All right, what's up, people? You know the deal, you know the drill, and you know who it is, and I'm back. Um, let's call this a semi-reaction. Actually, let me turn it down a little bit. I want to call this a semi-reaction. Typically, when I react to video games that I'm excited about, I've got my video camera plugged up, but I kind of decided not on this one. I didn't feel like putting up my green screen, and I don't typically like making videos without the green screen, so or making reaction videos without the green screen. So we'll do this semi reaction for now, and then we'll pretty much go from here. Now, I did watch this, which I think is fascinating. It's a 13-minute gameplay of the game already, and I think the game is in its alpha state at this point. Looking at the game right now, it looks great. So I am excited about this. Once again, I did see a bit of it, so we're going to do a little bit more of an in-depth analysis. This guy looks a bit strange. They all appear to be some type of animal hybrid type of beings. I'm not entirely sure, but of course, I mean, if there were any games this year that I'm excited about, period, would be this one, because I don't know if it's going to come out this year. I just don't know, but considering this is the alpha state. As you can say, the gameplay footage is recorded directly from a pre-alpha game build. Work in progress does not represent the final look of the game. I hope it does, actually. I hope it does, because even this right here, the close-up on this bug, you see how the butt of the bug is moving, and the everything visually, man, this game it looks phenomenal, dog. And any games that I'm excited about, it would be this one and Cyberpunk, dude. I'm ecstatic about Cyberpunk. But the game gives me a really heavy kung fu stance, heavy fighting game, if that makes any sense. So I thought this was dope as well. So that is so fucking fresh. And what makes it really fresh is the fact that the transitions for the game in regards to transformations looks great. And then look at that. This guy appears to have, or I won't say guy, this character appears to have some really useful abilities, right? Watch this one. I saw up until this part right here. Look at that. Bing, 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 bing. That is so dope, man. So I'm excited about this. I really am. And I'll shut up here in a moment, but so if you guys don't know me, I'm a huge fan of elemental abilities, elemental powers for characters. Even the game that I'm writing, the character has some elemental abilities. So I'm big on that type of shit, man. I mean, it's really fascinating to me. And then look at now it. I like this because it's really it's Japanese folklore heavy, right? So when you guys hear about Emma, the Monkey King Emma, this reminds me of stuff like that. And then it really speaks to the animal relativity of things, if that makes any sense. So when you guys when you look at a lot of fighting games, kung fu and jujitsu, they got a bunch of stances, monkey crane, and or even he just shoves it in his ear, you know, just different things like that. Eagle stance, just it's fascinating and I love it. And then he could just jump right back into the bug to avoid being alerted or detected by enemies. It's just dope, man. And then it's almost as if he needed to hide from this guy, even in his bug form, which means that although this is pretty great for you getting past enemies that can detect you, there are also enemies that can detect you as this bug. So I think that's fucking dope. That's really dope. And this guy just looks weird. He's got like hair everywhere except for where it needs to be. And that is his head. There's no hair on his head. If only I knew Japanese. Look at the environments, man. Even this one, it really speaks to the battle-hardened history of the land. Look at the skulls and stuff. It's more than one. So it shows you that there have been multiple fights. A lot of people, you know, looking to defeat other people and things like that. It's really dope. The shading is great. The lighting is great, especially considering. And then I love the animation for each move for the fighting. Look at this. Look at this. Jeez Louise. Look at this lighting, dude. Oh, my God. The shading, the textures, everything looks great, man. It all really looks great. Reflections. Okay, let's see here. It all looks great, man. I'm excited about this game, dude. Dope move. Really dope move. Now this does give me a bit of a Dynasty Warriors feel, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, I saw a clip from someone else, I think on Twitter, that gives me a bit more of a Dynasty Warriors feel. And I think he was fighting the clouds or something like that. And look at this. So like this speaks to the Monkey King Emma part that I was referring to earlier. Now, I don't know if this game is based on that, because it appears that a lot of these characters are like animal human hybrids. So, I mean, we'll definitely see. And then the transitions, dude, from the transformations, it's just so dope. It's just really dope. And it's got this real gritty, real natural look. You know, this game hits on all aspects for me in regards to aesthetics, the mechanics, the animations for the fighting. It all looks great, man. It all looks fantastic. It really looks good. This looks like a boss fight area. Okay. Look at this, dude. Look at the way this looks, man. Look at the way this looks. Look at how this beast looks, dog. It looks phenomenal. The shadowing, the angles, it's great. Look at as he goes around the animal. Look at how it changes the shade of this beast. What is this? I wonder if this is a werewolf. Looks like a werewolf. But look at how the moonlight hits its fur. It looks phenomenal, dog. He's got a lot of great counter moves, which I'm really excited about. And you guys, if you watch any of my moves, I like fast moving characters. With this staff, it looks very optimal in regards to how many times he'll hit you. Look at that. This game looks really great, man. Now look at the lighting and the shadowing as he look at that, dog. It really puts emphasis on the way a beast like this should look, and I'm really excited about this, man. Oh, the Kageboshi no Jutsu. Okay, Shadow Clones. Now, this again speaks to the Japanese folklore of this game and how heavy it is. Of course, you know, the game appears to be Japanese anyways. But I'm sure they're going to dub it. But being able to summon a bunch of different versions of yourself really does speak to Japanese folklore, because if you hear a lot of stories, you hear reports of a man with the strength of 1,000 and things like that. And sometimes they interpreted it that way, but come to find out it's him, but you know, the magic allowed him to duplicate himself, hence giving him the strength of 1,000 men, but it's really just 1,000 him, if that makes any sense. Now this, I think, is phenomenal. If you look at how this fire is on this dude, man, it's This looks great. This looks great, man. And then notice when he changed to the fire staff, it altered his appearance itself. Not just the weapon, but the appearance itself, which once again speaks toward Japanese folklore, because a lot of the times when people say, or if you read any like old stories, they say if you harness the staff of so-and-so, you will gain the power of so-and-so. This guy is wielding the staff of somebody he just beat, and I think that's dope, pulling it out of his ear. He harnessed the staff of somebody he just beat, and it changed his appearance. That's pretty cool. Now, I saw this part as well. I think this speaks to the, I don't want to say RPG aspect of it, but I think you'll be able to get more gear that enhances his stats, his statistics, and speed, strength, agility, defense, you know, things like that. What do they call it? Ki or chakra, maybe something like that. It may be just called power or anything. I don't know. But look at all of these different scenes from parts in this game, man. It looks phenomenal, dog. Looks phenomenal. Now that little bone creature was pretty awesome, but look at this guy. Look at this guy. That is so dope, man. Look at these enemies, dog. This is gonna be one hell of a game, dog. It's gonna be one hell of a game. I'm excited about this. Look at that. It's like he's meeting with the gods or something like that. And look at this. Oh my God, bro. I'm sold. I am absolutely sold. I'm sold on a game. That just did it for me. I am a huge fan. I think I said it before in one of my videos. I'm a huge fan of mythological creatures, more specifically dragons, because dragons just have that really, really appealing look to them. It's like, okay, this thing looks fucking awesome, but it looks menacing. And then they've got all these different abilities. They can control a bunch of different elements: fire, wind, water, things like that, lightning. This looks dope, man. Look at this guy. Let me see. I'm gonna go back a little bit. But look at this dragon, man. This looks really dope. Look at this. Dog, look at that. Again, Japanese folklore, man. Dragons are big on Japanese folklore. Even these flying clouds, dog. Flying clouds are big on Japanese folklore. I'm telling you, man, like, you guys have to pay. I know I'm speaking a lot about Japanese folklore, but it's really, really heavy in this game, and I am excited about this, bro. I'm excited about this. This and Cyberpunk, I'm lit about this. Look at that dragon, man. It looks phenomenal. And then let's go back. Let's go back. Look at the environments, bro. Who's developing this game? Look at these environments. Look at this. Look at all of this, bro. Look at all of that. This is gonna be dope. This is gonna be dope. I think this is here it is. Yep, this is the part that is really reminiscent of Dynasty Warriors. It also reminds me of Heavenly Sword at the end when she's fighting Bohan. You remember she's like, Bohan's about to make his descent upon their tribe, and she goes into the state where the sword kind of takes over. It's about to absorb her life force, and she kind of has to fight Bohan and his little soldiers. But I'm excited about this game, man. This looks great. I am patiently awaiting the release date. I'm definitely gonna buy this day one. Hopefully they do DLC like they do Neo. But let me know what you guys are excited about this year in regards to games. Let me know what you saw in this game that stood out the most to you all. Whether it be visuals, animations, fighting, the characters that you had to fight, the opponents, anything like that. And we'll, pretty much chop it up in the comment section. But make sure you get a video a like, comment, and you know what else to do. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.